the blessings I know seek. Yes. Now, burdens of this life I face daily, heavy on my soul. Sometimes I feel lonely. Burdens of this life, yes, need God's healing now. Simply no story.
Press forward. Do not stop. Do not linger in your journey, but strive for the mark set before you. This is a quote written by George Whitefield, and it speaks directly to the Jamaica men's national team, in particular to two names that were somewhat mentioned, I would say, in a small discussion. A debate it was to some extent. And I just want to share my own say on which of the two players would be better suited for the Jamaica men's national team. Is it a Rumarn Burrell or a Trivante Stewart? Let's settle the score like how Dembele won the Ballon d'Or. Greetings and welcome to another episode on Premier 7, everyone, with your host, Ryan Nelson, coming to you today with a video surrounding two players in a Rumarn Burrell and a Trivante Stewart. Without no doubt, these two players are Jamaican and they are playing club football. With facts speaking, though, Rumarn Burrell plays in the championship with QPR, whereas Trivante Stewart plays for Maccabi Haifa in Israel. So basically, two players are representing clubs in different areas. But which one of these two players, should a call be granted, would be better suited for Jamaica? I mean, I have my own assessment on the players, and then I will let you know who I think would be better in the system from a tactical perspective. But before I dive into or even reveal the topic, people, I have to say, as supporting fans of Premier 7, this video was drafted from a poll that I did with the question: should a video be covered on Trivante Stewart versus Rumarn Burrell relating to who's the better option for the Jamaica men's national team? 80 votes, 64% agreeing with a yes, 34% disagreeing with a no, and within the middle, balance of things, 3% not sure. But I mean, 5 likes and 2 comments. Massive, massive shout out to the person who commented. Well, I was one, but all credit goes to Vibe Sadiq Entertainment 9777 stated that we can't be unfair or biased towards no player. So Trev should get a call up next window. So does Burrell. Give the space to players or people who is actually playing football, getting minutes and performing regularly. No more favorites. I agree with most, if not all, that was being said. I think team chemistry is key for performance, even though individual performances do help with team chemistry. But it is a team effort that I believe should get things done with quality players. So if the players who were being selected then for the first part of the qualification, third round, let's say one or two underperforms, but let's say a Trevante Stewart or a Burrell outshine that player? Do you think that one of these players should be granted a chance? It depends on the tactics of the team. All right, so people, I just want to say then, if you're new to Premier 7 though, please go ahead and subscribe because I am on the road to 3,000 subscribers. You're seeing the amount of subscribers I have on screen, so I am somewhat far, but I mean, you can help me to reach that target. And if you are already a subscriber, then you know what to do. Like, comment, share the content so other persons can be engaged with the channel. Now, I have my preference already based on assessment. My topic is here's why Rumarn Burrell is a better fit than Trivante Stewart in the Jamaica men's national team. All right, hear me out. Hear me out. You can drop your comments even now from you hear this part because I know some persons would be saying, hell no. Let's talk about Trivante Stewart. Trivante Stewart would be like a classic number 9 who thrives inside the box, who should be able to finish off things. The last man to touch the ball before it hits the net from a cross or from a true ball from his teammate should be the striker. Then again, Trivante Stewart, as a striker, he possesses the ability to hold up the play with his physical presence and shun off defenders. But the problem to me with a Trivante Stewart is that we already have Shamar Nicholson, and I don't think he's injured, who operates in almost the exact way. Uh, Almost the same height. I think both players are above 6 feet. Both are central strikers who relies on service to score. So let's say from a tactical perspective, do you wish to choose a Trivante Stewart? It depends. We'll touch on the tactical part in the last part of things. Let's flip the script to a Rumarn Burrell. He's the versatile option to me. I mean, he can play as a striker or as a winger, right? Um, in multiple positions. Burrell can drive wide, drift wide as well. So he can drift and he can drive. Links, midfielders, and attack or cut inside to score. Very versatile, right? He stretches defense and creates space for teammates. We have seen that in the Unity Cup. Sadly, he wasn't granted any more games, really. He did not play all games in the Gold Cup, but maybe it was because he had to do something else. I don't know the reason behind that, but I will not be pointing fingers or coming up with thoughts to share. But I mean, from a tactical perspective, I will be a bit more in depth with both players. But before I even talk about the other part, which is who suits Jamaica better tactically, I have a concern, and this is somewhat off topic, with what I have been seeing in the news. I knew this female based on what I have seen on WhatsApp from one of my friends. I was a US student and she was. We never exchanged words, but the sad thing was that based on suspect, see the headline there, shock and sadness over former beauty queen's suspect suicide. Tara Spalding. Shock and sadness have swept online following the death of 26-year-old Tara Spalding, a former contestant in the 2023 Miss Universe Jamaica competition. Spalding was found at home by relatives on Tuesday evening. Police are investigating the case of a suspected suicide. If you check the YouTube channel that she had, well, it is still active. There was some talk that she wasn't healthy in mind, she was depressed, stressed, being used. I mean, things like those really can cause persons to go over the edge. I had my days, not to say with suicide, but stressed, somewhat depressed, sick at UE, after UE. But I think time works in my favor. But this lady, I heard that she even got her degree in first class honors. And then, you saw here that she was basically a part of the universal competition. People, I just want to say to you, if you're stressed, find help. There should be somebody in your corner that you can even talk to.
No pretty clock on my belly. Sometimes my life me want any. For your weak man, why this a life weight so heavy? Pressure way down my head, it can't stay steady. Talk to me dance on my fan, but me pain them me try but can't comprehend it. This struggle cyclical, must be poverty. Life away change 1655 British colony. Burdens of this life, I face daily, heavy on my soul. Sometimes I feel lonely. Burdens of this life, yes, need concealing now, simply no story.
All right, so let's kind of shake that off and jump to who suits Jamaica better tactically. Who would you say? For me, it is a Burrell. But Trivante Stewart, from a tactical perspective, I mean, central striker, strong finisher, which he should be, similar to Nicholson, limited variation. Burrell, before I talk about Burrell, I mean, for Stewart, he doesn't give the coach much options. He basically duplicates the role that the team already has in a Shamar Nicholson or Billy Kalamaji, hopefully not a Antonio. But for Rumarn Burrell, striker, winger, flexible, adds width, can compete or lead, makes team unpredictable because we don't want to play one tactics. So I mean, from a tactical perspective, we have to go for the versatile player. What's your thoughts? Drop your comments, let me know. So at the international level, versatility offers what we would want at the end of the game, a win. A player who can do more than just one job, can adjust to the situations and basically adds to the new layer. The team should not be reliant on one tactics, but if there's a player in your team who can play at a one position and give you the results, like a DM, is key. Maybe that is what could tie in with the importance of having a striker in a Trivante Stewart. If he's on better form than Nichols, then maybe he get a chance, but I don't think that he will get a chance. But the versatility of a Burrell is the right option. And he played for Jamaica recently. Why just throw away our strikers and bring in a Trivante Stewart? Unless they are injured and Trivante is in a rich form. But for World Cup, would you think we would brought in a Rumarn Burrell or a Trivante Stewart, people? Tactically, for fact, Trivante Stewart isn't the better option than a Rumarn Burrell. But people, you're seeing the topic. Here's why Rumarn Burrell is a better fit than Trivante Stewart in the Jamaica men's national team. But I mean, it's my time to go though. Let me know what you think in the comment section. So take care, goodbye, until we meet again.